Welcome to this e-learning course on results-based management, RBM. The course is divided into 4 main modules, following this introduction to the course and to RBM. Module 1 introduces you to how to make a situational analysis of the current situation. The 2 core tools of the situational analysis are the stakeholder analysis and the problem analysis. The strength of these 2 tools is to find out why things are as they are today. Module 2 allows you to define the desired future situation and the pathway of change that should lead to it. Here we describe what we would like to see some years from now when the challenges have been dealt with. The module also introduces the concept and tools of the theory of change. Module 3 is about how we can make development interventions more robust and realistic by critically assessing the assumptions that underlie our theory of change. This module also introduces you to risk management, including mitigating measures to counter the identified risks. Finally, Module 4 is about how to design and implement results-based monitoring and evaluation mechanisms. Having gone through the e-learning modules, you should be able to account for the basic elements and tools used in results-based management, facilitate a participatory analysis of the present situation using stakeholder analysis and problem analysis, establish a theory of change showing the causal pathway of change from overall objectives at impact and outcome levels to concrete outputs and activities. You should be able to identify and test assumptions underlying the theory of change and manage the risks associated with a given development intervention. Finally, you should be able to establish a results framework and a monitoring mechanism that can guide the implementation and learning through a continuous focus on results. Results-based management is not a new approach. It is closely related to the logical framework approach, the LFA, that has been used in development cooperation for more than 40 years. In fact, 80 to 90% of the tools of these 2 approaches are the same. But RBM does not replace LFA, but it can supplement the logical framework approach, helping us to focus more on the results and the assumptions underlying our thinking about how change will happen. Enjoy this little cartoon that frames it brilliantly. So, what is RBM? Well, results-based management, or RBM in short, can be defined as a management strategy focusing on performance and achievement of outputs, outcomes, and impacts. As the RBM label indicates, focus is on results more than on the activities that are going to, hopefully and eventually, bring about the desired changes. One of the reasons why focus on RBM has become more widespread over the last decade or so is that experience has shown that often development interventions have implemented the planned activities without achieving the desired effects. Another reason for RBM becoming popular is the enhanced focus on accountability. The public wants to know not only what the money has been spent on, but more and more what has come out of it. People and organizations want value for money, and there's an increased need for organizations to communicate about the use of means and acquired results to a wider public. RBM can help ensure accountability and legitimacy of organizations. Furthermore, if development interventions are well planned using the RBM approach, then monitoring and evaluation also becomes easier. By formulating a theory of change and the underlying assumptions, monitoring and evaluation can be made on the basis on agreed indicators that will indicate to what degree the desired changes are happening. The main steps in RBM are the following. We have first to find out where are we now, then where do we want to be, thirdly, how do we get there, and finally, how do we monitor, adjust according to our learning, and evaluate. So, the structure of our e-learning course on results-based management follows these four main elements. So the first module will be on analyzing and understanding the existing situation. Second module will be on defining the future objectives of the theory of change. Third module is about making the development intervention realistic. And then finally, the fourth module is on implementing, monitoring, and evaluating results.